Shibarium, well, we are one step close. We've had a full article released exactly detailing what Shibarium is all about. No official date, but there is a lot to this, and it feels like it is right around the corner. The testnet's going up very soon, and the layer 2 is soon to be live. We're going to take a look at all of that in this video. So if you are holding SHIB, and right now SHIB looks like it's really responding positive to this news, then be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything going on with SHIB and the greater ecosystem of cryptocurrency. And with that being said, let's get into this one. So here we go. This came from the Shibarium network, the official Twitter page, not 20 minutes ago. It says, introduction to Shibarium, Shiba Inu's layer 2 network. Rejoice, hashtag Shibami. Shibarium beta is about to be launched. And through this article, we want to introduce some basic concepts in order to provide clarity to the community. Now I'm going to take a look at that article, but straight away you can see as this has dropped, we're on the 5-minute chart. You see this massive spike up. Now this news will circulate as it starts to get out. We could see a pretty heavy run about to land on SHIB. There's a lot of exciting things with this protocol and equally with the network they want to bring out. So let's kind of walk through this article. I'm going to skim some of it as I don't think a lot of it is worthwhile for this video, but some of the key points really is to take away. So it says, rejoice, Shibarium and beta is about to be launched, and through this article we wanted to introduce some basic concepts in order to provide clarity. As a community, we are pleased to understand that this is a phased release. Now remember, they did this with Shiba Eternity. They released it over a period of time, but it says avoid asking when, because the answer will always be soon. Yet with that being said, we are approaching the finishing touches for Shibarium's beta, and it's an imminent launch. Now you could argue and say they're waiting for positive market conditions, but this actually, when you read through this article and what they're trying to bring, could be something very big for not only Shiba Inu, but the whole community space and cryptocurrency. It could, again, be one of those catalysts that really push the market on that little bit further. It says, this broadcast aims to educate and inform the Shiba community, both experienced and new, to the topic of blockchain and layers, and about operating our upcoming layer 2. So we can say right off the bat, it is a proof of stake blockchain. So that would require validators and nodes to operate it, as opposed to proof of work, which is a mining algorithm. So Bitcoin is an example. SHA-256 is the mining algorithm. Ethereum now proof of stake. It says we'll be releasing a technical blog with all the necessary information for members of our community who want to participate as validators or delegators, in addition to the up-to-date information or recently released knowledge base. So we'll see who's going to come out and start running nodes on Shibarium. Now, if you don't know what Shibarium is, ultimately it's their layer 2 blockchain. It is the biggest utility they can launch. It ultimately allows them to run on their own network. It creates cheaper fees. They're going to burn Shiba Inu, which is a huge catalyst for anyone in the market, as well as a number of other things. But it says a layer 2 blockchain provides the benefits of scalability, faster transaction times, lower fees, and an expanded development framework. And they are integrating a lot of their network onto the Shibarium blockchain. The layer aims as a protocol to work at the top of existing blockchain networks, allowing for faster, cheaper, and more private transactions to be processed off-chain while still relying on the security of the underlying blockchain. This can help reduce the load on blockchain network and improve the user experience for metaverse and gaming applications. Combined Web3 and Shibarium's layer 2 blockchain technology can enable a new decentralized metaverse and gaming ecosystem. We know they're trying to build that out. So Shibarium to revolutionize the Shiba ecosystem and the crypto space. In the summer 2021, it was common the cost of gas for adopting cryptocurrencies or NFTs in the ERC20 network was crazy. $50, $100. I remember paying that for NFTs. And, you know, ultimately that was when Shiba Inu came out and said, okay, we need to do something different. We saw the Shiboshis, which was a disaster in terms of cost. Great NFTs, but a disaster in terms of cost. So it talks a little bit about, you know, NFTs and kind of what that looks like. I'm not particularly going to go into that because most of you will already know exactly what it is. We'll get into a bit more nitty gritty about it. So Shibarium and Bone. Now, previously announced, Bone is the native token selected to pay for gas. So the same as we have Gwei on ETH, then Bone becomes that native gas. So that will be in every transaction that goes through. So not only are we going to, you know, use Shiba Inu as part of the ecosystem, Bone will start to do that. Now, we'll see out the Bone price very shortly, but it says a preface with a total supply of 250 million, of which 20 million has been reserved to reward validators and delegators in the coming years, and voted in by the Shiba community through our DAO process. Bone can currently be obtained through ShibaSwap and other decentralized and centralized platforms, and that's its contract address under there. So Bone officially is the gas mechanism through the Shibarium blockchain. Blockchain validators and nodes in the blockchain network are responsible for verifying and validating transactions. So very similar to something like Luna Classic, Ethereum, you know, all those kind of proof of stake blockchains. And it goes into a little bit of detail around validators. I'm not particularly going to go through that because I think ultimately as an investor, we're kind of not really fussed about it. We know that the validators are there to support it. We know ultimately they can almost do what they want with their rewards. Do we then see, Shiba Inu validators burning their coins? Time will only tell. But it says individuals who want to support the network but do not want to run a full node can participate as Shibarium delegators. Selected validators participate in block prediction and verification through regularly occurring on-chain auction process within Shibarium. These chosen validators are responsible for operating full nodes, participating in consensus, and committing checkpoints on the Ethereum mainnet. Again, it talks about delegators. What does that look like? Again, that's just you staking your coins. If you're familiar with Lunar Classic, it's exactly the same principle that runs through that. And there's quite a bit in here about validators, but we want to get into the Shibarium testnet. Okay, so we're going to get a testnet for Bone, the faucet for test tokens, in a website or app that dispenses small amounts of specific test tokens, which will be the Bone. Testnet allows developers to test their applications and contracts without using real cryptocurrency. Again, a really good word to build out. So they're obviously anticipating projects to build on the Shibarium network, which is ultimately what you want, because that way they've used gas. And more importantly, then, it supports the reduction in terms of supply. So there's an enrollment process to go through in terms of how you can become a validator or a delegator. If you've done it before on other chains, it's exactly the same as that. There'll be reasons why you want to do it, making sure you've got funds. Obviously, there will be a new token that will be launching. It says validators and delegators are assigned a percentage of Bone that are distributed each time at the checkpoint is reached. In addition to that, they will be allocated with a portion of Treat token. Now, this was kind of tweeted out and talked about a while back, but the commission is a fee taken from the validator for the operation of the maintenance of the node. Rewards are distributed based upon the amount of tokens staked, and that's why we'll see kind of people coming out. So you see some of the checkpoints, some of the more specifics on this, rewards in terms of checkpoints validator received. So again, by delegating your Shiba Inu tokens, you will gain rewards through the network. In terms of operability, you can see there that it will all be used in Bone. Will fundamentally support the gas feature of the network. I'm not going to read through all of this. It just gives you a bit of an idea in terms of what that looked like. And this is the bit that I'm sure you all want to know, introducing SHIB's burn mechanism. So keeping the promise, and often requested by the Shiba community, we confirm that all transactions on the network will have an implicit burn amount for SHIB token. This will operate within the base gas fee of these transactions being utilized to burn SHIB through our reward burn portal. These will concur every time a transaction is made on the network. So you heard it here first. Every transaction on Shibarium will burn Shiba Inu token. I mean, that's absolutely what everybody in the Shiba Inu community wants. And ultimately then we'll go to support the reduction of it. Now, the test they have, the big question is, how do they bring utility and how do they bring people to the network? That has to be the ultimate goal. They've got to bring people over to it in order to use it, and that way it will significantly burn supply. Take a look at Bone. Currently a massive spike again on the back of this news, $1.34, up 10%, and SHIB, like I said, up 1%, but it is coming back down. A lot of people, I think, got excited about it. We don't have a date. Expect another big run when the date comes in, but as it stands, Shibarium coming very soon. Testnet's there. SHIB is going to be burned. Bone, the key coin for the network. As ever, if you found this video useful and you're in Shiba Inu, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We talk about cryptocurrency every single day, and we sure would love you to join our amazing community. Leave a like on the video if you are bullish on Shibarium. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.